Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today we'll be making a liquid soap base. But first, let's see what you're in for. Remember to like and subscribe. Gentle on hands, folks. Very gentle on hands. Alright, so this recipe calls for 250 ml coconut oil and 250 ml sunflower oil. 250 precisely. Yes. So now we just grab our crock pot and put it all in there. Be sure to zero the scale once again. 250 precisely, and back into the crock pot once again. So for this particular recipe, we require potassium hydroxide as opposed to sodium hydroxide, which we would use for the solid bars. So when we input this into the lye calculator, it says we require 140 grams. So we're just weighing that out right now. 140 grams. I'm going to use 200 grams of water. So, distilled water. And it has to be distilled water because you want to have a clear soap at the end of the day. So you need to use distilled water. Alright. It's not advised that you add all of it at the same time, but I am in a little bit of a hurry. And you hear the sound coming off of this? Swish! I hear. So we just continue mixing until everything is dissolved. Okay. So the next step is to combine the two, and all you have to do is just pour it in. Right? Okay. Then you want to proceed with a hand mixer. Start blending. Notice how it's starting to get thick. The soap community refers to this stage as the applesauce stage. I can imagine it looks like applesauce. Full soap, well, soap paste. We're going to have to dilute it after this to create the liquid soap itself. Cover it and allow it to cook thoroughly. So up comes the clarity test. This is to check whether all the oils in the mixture have fully saponified. If the mixture is transparent and you can see the words underneath, it means that all the oils have been saponified and you're ready to go. So at this stage, we are ready to add our dilution water. So I use a 60% soap paste, 40% water dilution. Okay, so it's the next day. And as you can see, it's all melted. This right here, liquid soap base. So I let the crock pot run for a bit, evaporate some of the water off, and it'll become a little bit thicker. Also, I have my pH meter, so I'll run a pH test, and if required, I'll lower the pH a little bit with some citric acid. Let's check and see what we get. Okay, so it's 11 point something, which is way too high. It means that there might be, there is residual potassium hydroxide in there, and we have to neutralize. At this point, we make a 5% citric acid solution and add until the pH has gone below 10. Mix until solids have completely dissolved. Now you're pretty much done. All you gotta do now is just fill your bottles or your containers, and you That's it. So remember, this is good for general purpose cleaning. If you want it more concentrated, you can use a higher percentage of coconut oil. Gives that a lot more cleaning power.